Stand by for a start. All gates have now been filled. Racing, Delusky from the inside, Rapid Transit left quickly, Mystery Affair burning across as well, and likewise Avalon Bay rushing up there towards the speed as they'd settled through the first couple of hundred, and they were being followed further back by Kendall's Me Dad going around the outside, and to join Our Ideal, who's up nice and handy, but Mystery Affair crosses down to the rails at the 1,000 to lead Kendall's Me Dad, Avalon Bay. Our Ideal took a sit behind them in fourth placing, a length and a half to Rapid Transit, and then Verdandy, 2 lengths to Lusky, Superstorm, Our Girl Marley, with Indominus last of all at the 800. Along the riverside they come, Mystery Affair cruising along a half a length in front of Kendall's Me Dad. Back on the inside, Avalon Bay in the gold colours travelling third, shaded by Our Ideal. 1.5 to Rapid Transit next of all, coming off the riverside from Verdandy. Superstorm the favourite with 3 behind it. On the rails, Delusky, Our Girl Marley and Indominus with work to do. At the 400 nearing the corner, Mystery Affair headed now by Kendall's Me Dad. Kendall's Me Dad hits the lead at the top of the straight with Our Ideal into second spot. They beat off Mystery Affair, 2 lengths behind them, Avalon Bay. Now Superstorm's further back in the field, starting to wind up with Indominus. Our Ideal reached the lead. Here comes the 3-year-old Superstorm with 100 to go. He dashes up Superstorm. He put paid to Our Ideal and is drawing away. Superstorm too good for Our Ideal. Third, probably Kendall's Me Dad from Indominus, who put a dive in for the minor placing late. Verdandy, Rapid Transit were next in. Then Avalon Bay, followed further back by Delusky and Our Girl Marley, and Mystery Affair, which led them to the home corner, had wilted to run last. So atonement does come for those that have stuck with Superstorm, the 3-year-old settling in the back half, and it has been a big day for those swoopers and has let rip to dash past them. Superstorm with a little gear change, the winkers going on, and after being beaten at an evens and $1.20 favouritism in 2 runs previously, it certainly does atone today. 180, jumped a clear choice, Superstorm, too good, and has won with a bit in reserve. A 3-year-old, he's by Sebring from Stormy Nova, a mare that raced a little similarly there, where she used to sit back and then sprint hard. Raced by Peter's Investments, trained by Grant and Alana Williams, with the champion rider W. Pike in the saddle. Minor placings to come to hand here after the running of the 5th. Second is number 8, Our Ideal, Peter Nucky. Third is number 5, Kendall's Me Dad, Patrick Carberry. Indominus running on when the race was all over. They've run 124.92 and a length and a half. 2 1/4 are the official margins. So 11 into the winners list for the first time. One of the 3-year-old crop that race in the livery of Peter's Investments. Too good for them there. Wins by a clear margin over last start winner Our Ideal, Peter Nucky, by My Admiration, trained by Tiana Robertson. And Kendall's Me Dad, a Kendall star, prepared by Vaughan Sigley and written by Patrick Carberry. Race 6, the Seppelt Wines handicap, is over 2,200, jumping at 3:28. Number 9, Persistence Time, is the one scratching from the first leg of the quadrilla. Wes Cameron is down in the yard. It's good to have Bob Peters back from Sydney. Didn't have a lot of luck over there in the majors in the last week or two, but he's certainly seen his 3-year-old win handsomely this afternoon, Wes.
Yeah, that's for sure, Macca. That was a brilliant victory from Superstorm. I think, in fairness, Bob, it was only a matter of time before he broke his maiden status.
Yes, we had him right up there at the top of our 3-year-olds for this year, and there's been excuses for his last couple of runs. I just heard you interviewing earlier and someone said he had no excuse last start. But anyway, it was nice to see him win. He needed to win today to get into the better races, so hopefully he can do that now.
He looks as though he'd be perfectly pitchforked into a Guineas.
Well, you'd hope so.
Tuscan Queen later on in the day in the Burgess Queen. 2 out of 2 for the Fastnet Rock filly. She's doing everything right.
Yes, she's going well, and hopefully she can do it again.
Out of a Zabeel mare, you'd expect the step up to 1,400 metres ideal?
Yes, it should suit her. I was looking for a 1,400 last start for her, but they took it off the calendar, and we had to race her a bit shorter, and she still won, so that was a good sign.
Bob, you've been in Sydney for the last couple of weeks. No joy with the big races, but it would have been a wonderful experience.
Yes, it's certainly things are happening over there, and I must compliment them on everything that they do. They do it really well.
Arcadia Queen, she really didn't enjoy the best of luck.
No, she was a bit unlucky in her last run, wasn't she?
She certainly was. And Windstorm, we learnt the news only this week that he'll be out.
Yes, he's suffering from some sort of virus. He's actually been in the vet hospital for a while, so we've had to get the fluids into him and look after him.
Congratulations on the victory here.
Thank you.
Some compensation with Windstorm not fronting up for the carnival here over the Masters. William Pike will be catching up in a moment with Michael Heaton following the victory of the Sebring gelding Superstorm.
Thank you very much, Wes. Yes, Willie Pike just having a chat too, trainer Alana Williams now. Willie, Superstorm's always been a very big, raw, green type with a devastating turn of foot. Do you think the winkers helped straighten him up a little bit today?
Yeah, it's probably a combination of things. It's his third time doing it, so he's just getting a little bit more switched on, and the winkers were probably just the icing on the cake to make sure it was a good thing.
He finishes so strongly over the concluding stages there. Does he feel to you like he's still just learning how to do it all?
Yeah, he's definitely learning. He's got plenty of raw ability, but sort of just which way he goes, he can be unbalanced real easy. So, look, he's a nice horse, so hopefully he learns a lot from that as well.
Can you give us a comparison from Superstorm to some of Mr. Peter's other nice 3-year-olds?
I think he's got the ability of some of the nicer ones, but he hasn't got the brain. So if it all clicks on the day, he'll be devastating.
And just a quick word on a fellow 3-year-old in the Suezan White, Tuscan Queen later on in the Burgess Queen today. Do you think she's the horse to beat?
Yes, she's the horse to beat. There's a couple of good horses in it, so it's no pushover, but she's going good and she will run good.
Win number 1 for you for the day. Hopefully we're talking soon. Good luck.
Hope so.
William Pike there after race number 5.